What's the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here with another episode of World of Warcraft Classic on the Stone's Bad server. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Okay, I went looking for where we left off in the last quest to hand in the Recover the Bones. I didn't really read the quest either, which, you know, as always, is a guaranteed surefire way to make a fucking mistake. I believe the dude we're actually looking for is somewhere over here-ish. Because it actually says he's in Ockenden, so he's there. But while looking for where I thought it might have been, I have come across this group. Travel to the Netherweb Ridge and free
Do not lose
a bunch of people. So these are the Shatter, which are...
The Naru have not forgotten us.
A group of... Draenei that are trying to recover their homeland, maybe, I suppose. I don't know. We'll figure that out more. Extend the tide of corruption by shoulders and battling for each casualty. Snatch from their souls, lifted and taken the parts unknown. Okay. Alright, you must kill all the slain.
Long life.
What's on your mind?
That's a good sentence. Escort Lethal and his crew and protect them while they make their dig. Return to Dwarfowitz if you succeed.
Off with you.
I mean, I don't know where to do it. Travel east to the derelict caravan and recover the dread relic.
Dionysaka.
All of these things are things that I can do. So what we're going to do is just very quickly open this up. Hope that there's a vendor here. Because otherwise that sucks. Yeah, I knew there was.
See you soon.
It had to be. Like, the level design for Outland is actually quite, like, on point. They wouldn't. I'm not actually gonna say, oh, it's confirmed. I have an allergy to recording. That's the only explanation for this. I have an allergy to recording WoW content. That is, without a doubt, the absolute cause of my sneezes. We're gonna buff up really quick. Just get our guy good to go. And then we're going to start this escort quest. 2 players, no problem. Fucking, you know, you're fucking away. I'm Gibby of the Eras. Do I put another point into lethality, or... I feel like I do. I feel like that's a 5 out of 5 jobby right there. And then we could do, like, improve the eviscerate, or... Yeah, I'll put a point into that. We can respec if needs be, if it's an error, but fucking...
Great to meet you.
Because we've got gold to burn, form a circle around me, and move out. Okay, right, well, I guess we're doing this. I don't know how long this is, but we're doing this escort quest, because fuck it. Alright, Orc, just keep us safe from harm.
Welcome.
You got my attention.
I have a feeling
What's
this
on
might
your
actually
mind?
be difficult. Well, sure, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Will Troy avoid combat if possible? We'll let them primarily do all the work. In terms of tanking, we want to try and reduce the damage that we could potentially have coming in towards us. Did a couple of lockboxes there as well. Oh. Don't know who Rum is. Yeah. But sure, the guild is currently evaporating, so it is what it is. We're not gonna get everybody to come over with us, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way that it is. I have a whisper, and I am intrigued. Literally just the whisper from around when I was chatting with it. That's all. That could be somebody just moving their characters over as well. Because that will get you to leave the guild as well. I've found a few of them on the Firemaw server and added them into the guild. Yeah, this is either somebody leaving the guild or... because he has gone offline and then left the guild. So no, that's somebody transferring across. I've actually no idea who Pelagian is. There's names here that I'm not familiar with in the slightest. Is this the dig site? Okay. Okay. It's weird moving everybody across as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, not only like the concept of the expense, but it's the knowledge that you are definitely gonna lose some folk.
What can I do for you?
What are you all doing? Are you all gonna mine simultaneously? I'm gonna give it a little space. I have a feeling this is something that we don't want you to uncover, is it? Brands, it looks like a drum. He's gonna beat on it. And then that's gonna summon all sorts of shit. Well, you know what? I totally feel him there. As a drummer, I totally respect his thought process here. Yeah. Plague of the 20th century. What is even that? The 20th century? He told us the Arthur's cousin skeleton was frozen with it last year and winter spring. If not lethal. I mean, honestly, Arthur's cousin. Oh, would you just bang on the drum and let's get the party fucking started, you fucking creature, like. Oh dear. Oh, how the fuck did it see me? Shit. I don't think this is the hard part of this somehow, and I think I may have just blown my cooldown unnecessarily. No, well, okay, that was the recommended 2 players quest. I think they nerfed them at some point, and a lot of these mobs that were elites stopped being elites, depending on what patch it is. Just sprint past this nerd. Oh, okay, so we actually have to go down to hand this quest in to recover the bones. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to parkour my way down here, if we can do a little Skyrim job on it or something. I totally can. We're Rouge. We don't take fall damage. No fall damage. No fall damage. I thought we'd take a little bit there. We were gonna make another. That's a bit too ballsy for my liking. This might do you a little bit of fall damage. No, okay. Nice, nailed it. Ring of Observance. We can wait about hand this quest in, and I suppose I can pick up the quests for. This is obviously to drag you over here and be like, oh hey, look, there's a dungeon here. By the way, you could totally do this. Crits. Alkanai crypts. Do we want that to be sitting in our inventory though? Or a quest log? I see you should have put them in. No, fucking dude. That haunt lost spirits and broken skeletons. And then go back and talk to somebody else. Yeah, no, absolutely. And then what does Hallie want us to do? Hallie? Speak to Rambo the Mad. Talk to this guy, I can do that. Fucking walk back and forth. Easy time. I see Tetra and I. The Book of the Aldor. Alright. Oh, we can't mount here. That's fucking dumb. It's probably a quest, Shane, that's going to lead us on to something else. Right, let's get the fuck out of the Ring of Observance. I know there are other quests to the north there and stuff like that, but again, I believe firmly that these are all quests that are related to the dungeon here, and that I don't think it's actually necessary for me to deal with this now, because we're not going to get a group for it now, so I'm not going to worry about it for the right now. I think this is how we get back up out here. I'm not really sure. I'm not used to actually running up out of it. Since this is the first time I've done it in several years, but I'm not. I think I would always remember like hardstoning out or getting a portal out or some shit like that. Yeah, no. Figured it right. Okay, we'll stealth up. Now, do I need to kill Akanai initiates or anything of that nature? I don't think so. No. Excellent. Okay, right. So what we can do now is we can thread the needle here a little bit. Oh, I'm getting milled here. What the fuck? Alright, so we need to kill these broken skeletons. That's something we need to be doing. No poisons on. Yeah, the lost spirits as well. There's a bunch of them. Fucking, oh, sure, they're all ahead of us here. There's a happy old mix of all of the above. I find it hard to imagine that these elites are getting their asses kicked. Oh no, yeah, he's starting to do a little bit of work. Okay. Poisons. Let's start killing these dirtbags. There's also we gotta go northward bound from the base there as well and fucking find the lads that have been kidnapped by the spiders. We might have to even kill a few spiders, I don't know. Jack-o'-lantern. Interesting. Interesting. Is it holiday related? Pickpocket loot? Or is it just that I got it from the skelly? It's cool anyway, whatever it is. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff that we need to fucking kill here now. Broken spirits and fucking dumbass nerds and... No. Okay. Just left that a second too late there. Split second too late. Okay, we'll run our ass up here. A dungeon run would assuredly expedite the leveling process, because we would get like 3 or 4 quests done in a dungeon as well if we had them all lined up. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to know about it. So fucking anything as a cast bar, it's probably not good for me, and I don't want to be dealing with that. He's not recovering HP, so obviously they don't have like an inherent heal or some crap like that. No, it was just that I hadn't had an opportunity. It's alright, you can click off things now as a rogue. You don't have to worry too much about dropping your combo points. It's only if you actually cast something that would put a combo point something else that you lose the combo points that you have on them up. Or some fuckery like that. Yeah. Oh, we're squidgy, we don't have a lot of HP. Inadvertently bitten off more than I can chew. We're gonna find out. I thought that was gonna be a bit more dramatic than what it was. Didn't really do much. It's okay. I can tolerate that. Eat a little bit of scram, get our HPs back up. Go stealthy time. I don't think we actually got the pickpocket loot on him there that time. I think that was just a little bit too quick. Which is unfortunate. Our defense is only leveling up now. This is taking a while because the mobs are so fucking spaced out, man. There's such a great distance in between the two. Each mob as you gotta kill it, like. Node, Valorant, yeah, we'll be going after that. I don't want that. We've built up a bit of a stockpile of Valorant now as well, and an Adamantite and a bit of Eternium, of all things. So we're in a good place to continue leveling up our engineering, I think. We could always do it more though. That's the fucking thing. Excess is best. Have fucking tons and be able to just sell the shit you don't need rather than having to go scrabbling around and trying to buy bits and fucking. You want to have more than enough. Tis the trick. Yeah. Still getting rune cloth off mobs. Jesus Christ. This thing's fucking. This quest just feels like it's taking so long, even though it's just kill 20 mobs. Like it feels lengthy. You know? Oh, he's gone. Bone armor. Yo. Make our way over and get this node. We'll get the lost spirit here just before we get it. I love this about Outland. See the way we're like right down on the edge of the world here, like it's so fucking cool. And like there'd just be stuff I think spawns out on the actual floating bits out there as well. I think if you're arsed fucking going out that way, you might come across things, but I could be mistaken about that. But in my head, like I can remember there being herbs or stuff out that way, or maybe I'm just tripping balls. Fuck yeah! Look at this. You see what I mean? It's a puzzle in and of itself. Ah! I think I can reach it from there. I can, yeah. Just about. Wow, really? Get it, come on. Fuck. I'm not gonna move because I feel like I'm sitting on the sweet spot here and I don't wanna lose that sweet spot. Awesome, okay. I'm not gonna get these. I'm gonna go further out my way to get broken skeletons because we're probably have to go through more lost spirits at some point anyway. Slow druid. Yeah. It's interesting to see a druid moving slow like that. Like you'd think all of them would fucking be capped out with gold like immediately. Not everyone is as good as I am when it comes to farming gold. No, it is. It's like if you're bothered fucking getting some, like it's easy enough to fucking do it. Like more skeletons. We might try meander over this way actually. Pop and sprint because I just want to get this quest on. That's all. Just expedite things. We have stuff. Let's use it. I think we actually need something from this caravan actually as well. So we have inadvertently happened to cross that, which is also good. Seems to be happening quite a lot. It's almost like it's scripted. It's not. It's just either lucky or just randomly lucky and fortunate, or some combination therein. But yeah, actually on the other side, it's ridiculous. Like when you go across, there's people everywhere. There's groups going for everything. Multiple groups going for everything. I think it's... You don't have to be picky or choosy, or you don't have to take opportunities when they present themselves, because you can be picky or choosy because it's just constantly going all the fucking time. It's nice. I don't know. It's the way it should be. Maybe they have too many servers as well, and maybe that's engineered so that way they know, based off of WoW population dynamics, which they would have access to all that information. WoW players like to congregate in places of high concentration. 'Tis our baseline. I had a feeling I was going to get him, so look, because we're so squidgy at the minute here. Get the eviscerator. Yeah, we're alright. Okay, cool. We might just very quickly eat a bit of scram, get our food buff again, and work out what we're going to be doing next. And then proper burial, corpse burn. Okay, so we need to burn the corpses is what it is. Right, so we'll just chuck that in the middle there for now. And the Vale Lithic, was that's the southwest. So I feel like that's at the back of the wee little camp that we were just in. We'll mount up here again. And we need something from this... Yo, a dread relic. Decrepit cleft hoof. Oh, you stealthy bastard. Well, we'll just do a little drive-by and see if we can't spot the thing we're looking for. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, that's her. Requires derelict caravan key. Holy Jesus. That got a little bit fucking gnarly rather quickly there. If you don't mind me saying so myself. That got a little bit out of hand. Just a smidgen, you know. There's a key to defeat Terrorist the Cursed creature. Okay. We gotta get a key to open it. So I would assume that it would be on one of these. Or did it say something to the opposite of the effect? No, it doesn't say anything about it, so it must be on one of the husks or some crack. Unless I see a big boy mob, which looks like he's about to drop out. Look at all these cunts stealthing in on me like little ball bags. How dare they use my own moves against me? Outrageous. Bloodfang coming in clutch there. The undead are great for farming for quid. Lots of grey items. Makes them very much so profitable. Grenade, because if we stun that one for a little bit, we are going to end up potting here, I'm afraid. Get sliced dice back up. We're alright now. I don't think he's... I think he's kind of squeegee, so... You never realise how much shit you just have in your fucking inventory either, do you? Like, you're just fucking... I'm just reading what Jinjin's after saying there. You never do actually realise how much shite you have on your character until you have to go move everything across to another server and you're like, holy Jesus, why the fuck do I have all of this? My big issue was spreading the gold out. Because level 40 you can only bring 500 gold with you apparently, and I had nearly 4k on that character, I think. Well, how much did I have on it? 3k. Well, do you know what, it's not really reading accurately now because I've divvied it across, but yeah, that's not reading accurately at all. Sure, look, you should have seen it from a previous episode, so whatever it was and the last time you saw it, that's what I'm talking about. I'm guessing that one of these drops the key, because I've not seen anything say the opposite effect. So, unless there's a chest that has a key, perhaps, floating around. But, like, no. Ugh. Isn't happening, folks. Just isn't happening. Might try just to open it for a crack. Did I have the key? Did he give me the key and it was in my inventory? Oh, come on, we have to. Nailed it. I think I actually killed a bunch of them, but I actually don't think they had a lot of HP. Easy. Fuck you, Lara Croft. That's how it's done. Oh, no. We're squidgy. We don't want to pull that in here for a sec. Alright, mount up. Awesome, right? Fucking. Here's me trying to get a fucking key that doesn't exist. It's in my inventory already. Obviously, it was given to me when I accepted the quest. Yeah, fucking gobshite. We need to set stuff on fire here. Okay, so we just gotta burn bodies so that way they can't take them. Meander my way through the detritus of the battlefield here. That's not a real one. So the ones that these are actually spawned in corpses, so it's not the actual corpses that have died that you are burning. It's just ones that have spawned in that are obviously generated just so you can do this. So there's no point in us going over and killing whatever.
Have not forgotten us.
Fuck. Go over these here. Just talking like warriors now. Go over and get this one. Although I don't think it's a. I don't think it counts. No, it does. No, it's burning that one is what it's doing. Oh, there's the big one. Stealthy time. Make our way through to here. There'll be a couple here for us to do. Yeah. One more to go. I don't think we can do that one. That'll do us there. Class! Another bunch of fucking quests. Ready to rock. And then we have to still do the taking of the night and the preemptive strike on Veilithic. We'll go hand this stuff in anyway, and we'll see where that leaves us. And then I might take a little breather for a while. I'm getting all wowed out.
The Legion's end draws near.
So you take the Dread Relic to the riding mound. Once there, kill, collect empty, Doom Skulls. Terrorist, summon destroy, return to Aqua. Oh, we're gonna kill the dragon. To face you.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Like, he's a big one. Like, do we want to do
How
that?
are ya?
We got 8 mature bone sifter carcasses.
Watch your back.
Good fortune.
Slay.
Blessings upon your
stuff.
family.
We might head a little bit northward bound here. Or sorry, just westerly bound here, because I think this is where we're supposed to be looking for the boys. Because there's spiders here, and spiders are what makes spider webs, and spider webs are where we're going to be freeing these fuckers from. So, solid logic. Oh, fuck off with you. Maybe it's a bit further over this way. We'll try head this way and lose aggro. Anyway. I'm starting to not think that. This is Veilithic anyway, I would assume. Yeah, I just wanted that to pop up. I'm gonna go stealth mode, I'm gonna get up here out of the way, and I'm gonna AFK for a bit and get a bite to eat back in a bit. Okay, and we're back. But obviously we're back because I'm fucking talking to you guys, a fucking nerd. Anyway, we're back in Veilithic here. We're gonna have a look around and see if we can find these eggs that we need to preemptively fucking smush. And then try and redeem... Oh, player. What? A player? In this game? Wow, it is crazy. It is dead server. Yeah, I made myself some French toast. It's a great way to bring back French bread, baguette style bread, like, or any type of bread really. If it goes stale, fucking beat an egg with some milk, salt and pepper. I throw a little bit of turmeric in as well. That's my new thing. Try to get some turmeric into my diet because turmeric lattes are disgusting and people are obsessed with the properties of turmeric and how it's meant to be a superfood and amazing and blah 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 blah. So, you know, throw a little bit of turmeric in. I think to actually get the nutritional benefits that people want from turmeric, you would have to actually consume, like, a copious amount of it. like a dumb amount of turmeric in your diet. So I don't know. A little bit of everything is good for you. That's what my dad always told me. You know what I mean? A little bit of everything. You know, everything in moderation. That is how you live more than retirement age. It's a huge thing at my job, actually. People are obsessed with retirement. Because primarily when people... Now, do I kill you or do I... Hang on. I suppose killing it will redeem it. Yeah, okay. It's a huge thing at my job. People are absolutely obsessed with retirement because it's predominantly, statistically speaking, people that retire out of my line of work die at the age of retirement. Like, I'm expected to be carrying people down the stairs at the age of 68. You having a fucking laugh? Are you having me on? No way are you not going to be having it. Fucking hardly do it now. Now, get this on the fucking dead. But, yeah, if I want to live to be able to see the age of 68 and, you know, beyond, which would be nice, because, you know, when I'm old, I can play video games, and I'll happily play video games in my immobility. But, have a little bit of everything in your diet. You get the benefits of everything. Don't overly indulge in any one particular thing, and then, you know, you should live long. And don't stress. Stress is the killer. Stress is a load of shit. 'Tis no bueno. Okay, we'll make our way over here. There's another egg over here. We're just focusing up on just getting eggs and shit done, that's all. Just whatever we can. Fuck it. Probably gonna pull 2 here. I'm gonna just get it over with. Kick him. Fucking big crits. It's a bit sad. We're not getting any, like, massive improvements to our DPS or anything like that. We're not seeing, like, things get, like, significantly easier. Because we're not getting gear. Because we're just keeping the same gear on the whole fucking time. I've not seen a single hatchling that we've had a chance to redeem as of yet. I know I'm growing concerned. Am I doing something wrong? I don't think so. Okay, so we've killed 3 of them now. Maybe the next 3 will be the ones that we get the chance to redeem? Well, I'm not that hopeful, to be honest with you. I have a feeling this is going to be a pain in the balls. There's an egg. Go over and get the egg. So I just watched the video there while I was eating my lunch of a dude who 3D printed an entire Necron army in Warhammer, like the tabletop game. And like, fuck me, like it's inspiring to see it, you know what I mean? Like, it's because, like, fucking hell, GW products, Games Workshop products, I have purchased more than I can imagine in my mind. I've spent stupid money over the course of my lifetime on Games Workshop fucking stuff. And the idea that you could do the same thing for a fraction of the price if you had an idea what you were doing with a 3D printer is just mind-boggling. You know what I mean? Like, once you... it looks like something that I wouldn't be into, because, like, I just don't have the concentration for the specificity of designing a design like that. Like, that's something that I've never really done anything, like, in that realm at all. But then again, I never knew anything about YouTube videos before this, and then I learned how to render and set up microphones and build PCs and fucking all sorts of shit, so... Hatchling redeemed. Nice. So I suppose you have to start somewhere, but you would have to start by purchasing a 3D printer. And I don't think those are cheap. So, like, it seems like your man, like, managed to, like, get an army for, like less than $40 fucking dollars was what it was. But would I live in Ireland, and typically with stuff like that there tends to be a huge import tax on computer parts and stuff like that. So, like, building a computer here, while it would be cheap on any of these guides that you see online for how to build a PC for fucking less than $400, the unfortunate reality is that in Ireland, parts and stuff like that cost a huge amount. So like building a computer is like stupid fucking expensive here. To build anything anyway semi-decent, you know. So I would assume with something like that as well, there's a high likelihood that, like, to get resin and stuff like that, that would probably cost a ton. But the actual printer itself, and I know nothing about them, would probably be fairly expensive in and of itself as well. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to, you know, I'm not breaking rules here. Not that I'm encouraging anybody not to purchase GW products. But, like, I'd say the initial expenditure, because you seem to have to get a wash thing, and then you need to get something that cures stuff, and it seems incredibly complicated, for want of a better term. And that's assuming everything goes right, and that you don't make a bollocks of it, which I assuredly would for the first 3 or 4 goes. I used to fucking love playing Warhammer, man. I was so good at it. So good at it. I was so good at the gaming side of it. I was so good at that. My, like, tactical acumen, even though it's all based off dice, but my actual selection of troops and my use of my troops on the tabletop was always, like, I won competitions and everything. Like, I got loads of free models and all sorts of shit. Fucking great fun, man. I used to love it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. On they go. Nice. Okay, right. We've managed to finish that quest fairly handily. Now we need to work out what the story is with the... Not this one. Taken in the Night. Netherweb Ridge on the southeastern edge of the Bone Wastes. Okay, so like it's actually a little bit... It's off a ways from where we were looking, but that's fine because we need to do shit here anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, no, I was really good at playing the game, and I was decent at painting. I'm not gonna say I was good at gluing or like modeling them. Like I had a couple of conversions that I made and stuff like that. I made like a Demon Prince of Nurgle. I like got wings off an old like Minotaur model and stuff like that, and I built the Demon Prince at Nurgle, and I made like a Nurgle Demon Army for fantasy after reading like a White Dwarf where there was a battle report where they were in like a jungle, and like every time it was like a combat patrol type thing. Every time you like won a battle or something like that, you could spend more points on your army or some shit. I can't really remember exactly, but like I remember setting up that style of thing then with my mates. But the problem was because I was always fucking winning, I would end up with more points than anybody, and then nobody could fight me because I would just fucking win the battles all the time. And then it just wasn't fun for them anymore. Yeah. I used to play... Black Templars was my... Well, I started with the Silver Skulls, and then I made a Black Templar army. I converted all my Silver Skulls to Black Templars because I realized that Black Templars have sick fucking rules. And I also just thought they looked cool. The Silver Skulls, I think, have an interesting kind of backstory as well. I think unofficially they're meant to be like Iron Warriors that were like kind of loyal and were somehow redeemed or some shit like that, and taken under the auspices of like the Ultramarines chapter or something like that, as being like a, what you would call it, one of the follow-up chapters, you know, when they split the 10,000 fucking legion. You know what I mean? I think. Anyway, looking into it. Interesting chapter. But they look cool, which is why I picked them. Because in the old Space Marine Codex, you know, the one with the crimson fists on the front of it? They were one of the chapters that were in it, and I thought they looked fucking sick. And then my mate who was playing Black Templars found out about their extra rules and stuff like that. Now, when he was doing it at the time, it was just to give himself an unfair advantage over all of us. So, oh, but my force is the special rules. So it's a bit bullshitty. You haven't got a fucking rule book. And then he produced said rule book. And I was like, oh, okay, right, there are rules for it. No, interesting. They're actually quite good, too. Yeah, and then I got into... What was my next army then? The next army was... Tau? Somebody bought me some Tau. Yeah, somebody bought me some Tau, and then that's how I ended up with that. And then I had this big Tau force, and then I got into fantasy next. So I reconnected. I used to go to school, and we reconnected over Warhammer. So we started playing. Oh, well, like Lord of the Rings. No, fucking I tell lies. There we go. So my grandmother used to buy me there was like a Lord of the Rings Warhammer magazine, and she used to get me that every week. Because I was, you know, fucking spoiled as a child. And I don't know, I think it was a nice thing for her to do, you know what I mean? Like, she felt like she was, you know, getting involved in like my hobby. And I used to love it. I used to love reading it every week. It was fucking deadly. They did it without fail every week. And we got to have a little chat about it and stuff like that, and she had no idea about any of this shit that I was talking about. But it was cool. They were happy times. But anyway, living up from my nan, conveniently, was this friend from primary school, and that's how I got into Lord of the Rings Warhammer, because that's what he played primarily. But then I didn't see him for a long time, and then when I met up with him again, then we started hanging out again. He had gotten into Fantasy Warhammer, which is how I got into Fantasy Warhammer, and that's when I bought my Ogre army, and that's how I started playing Warhammer Fantasy. But somewhere in there then I managed to get a load of second-hand orcs. Somebody didn't want their orcs anymore, so they sold them to me for nothing. And I also got like second-hand Catachans, second-hand Taus, second-hand Space Marines. All in secondary school. That's what I was. High school for the Americans, because I know my viewership is primarily American. And yeah, it was just loads of people then that were just clearing out their lockers of various different armies that they didn't want anymore. So I ended up with like this amalgamation of troops. At some point there, I ended up with like an Imperial Guard army. Orcs were a favorite. Orcs were a favorite. Then I had like Grey Skulls. And then I did a little Crimson Fist detachment. I never really got to finish that. But then I did a Starship Troopers army, but I played them as Imperial Guard. Because I got a load of free, I won them in a competition. I got a load of Starship Troopers models. What other armies did I do? Because there was more. Oh, Tyranids. I did a Tyranids army. Which was hilarious. That was difficult for my friends to play against. That was a very punishing, very, very punishing army. I inflicted a lot of sorrow upon them. Oh, and I had a fucking Chaos Space Marine army at some point during all of this. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, that's like I've spent stupid amounts of money. I've built like terrain, I've built like trench systems and stuff, mounted them and painted them, and then I remember getting like the like styrofoam from like a building supplier and like balsa wood and stuff like that, and like building these trench systems and shit, and fucking we all used to game on it. And eventually what ended up happening was then a friend of mine who lived up the road from me, since we were always gaming in his house, I ended up just putting all of my Warhammer in his house because it was just so much more convenient for us to game together if my shit was all there already. So we used to go up to my mate Paddy's gaff and we used to just play fucking Warhammer all day, every day. Me, him, his brother, Aaron, a couple of the other lads would come over every now and again. And we'd all just game, and it was great fun. And then we started going into the Warhammer shop. We were gaming in there, but the nerd power was strong, and it was just people who just, you know, weren't fun to game with, and a lot of them ended up being like jackasses. Like fucking, there was some horrible people that hung out in that shop. Fucking not nice to be around. not fun to game with. So that was that's when that stopped. And then we started going to, there was like an independent supplier opened up, and he had his own tables and stuff like that, and you could like pay a couple of euro and you could fucking play in there all day. You need big boxes of terrain, and you didn't have to queue to get a spot, and people didn't have like a superiority complex, so it was like Warhammer Reloaded for people that didn't want to deal with people that would scream at the top of their voice for the Emperor when they were rolling a dice, which is funny every now and again, but when they do it 10 times in a row, you're like, all the while while some dude is coming up to you and he's being like, hey, you want to buy this? Hey, you want to buy that? And I know it's their fucking job, but like, it just gets a bit old after a while. Whereas this other place was fun. It was like a club. And then he moved his shop, and then I think that place is still going, but I stopped hanging out with those guys eventually as I got older. So then you just, nobody's the game with, like, no interest in going in to find folk the game. I think I had an Eldar army at some point as well. I had like a couple of Rangers and stuff like that. I may have picked up a second-hand tank on the way. I don't know. Fucking. Yeah, but no, I was good at the tactical aspect of the game. I was quite good at it. Frustratingly so, I believe, for my friends. They didn't like playing against me. Yeah. And then when they eventually brought out the what was the rule system where you could use basically every fucking model you have. The big huge battles, not epic, not Armageddon. There was a rule system they brought out where you could just use stupid amounts of models, like big fucking 20, 30,000 point battles as opposed to the usual like 2,000 points we might do. And oh fuck me, I remember like my parents would go away for the summer. And you know, some people would throw a party. Me and my mates would have a gigantic Warhammer battle. That's what we'd fucking do. Once the bone waste, destroy the contents of the Auchenai coffin. They're feeding the souls they steal to a coffin that they have dragged out of the crypts. The first exarch of the crypts. They seek to resurrect the ancient one. Follow the walking souls. Destroy whatever is in that coffin.
Remain vigilant.
I can do this. Let's do a quick favor before we move on. We got that last episode, really. I still don't know if it's actually valuable or not. But fucking, let's work under the presumption that it is, because then I'll feel better about myself. Oh, we need to use that to make bone sifters surface so we can vendor this. I'm gonna hang on to the trinkets because they could actually be good, and I might not know, and then I'll vendor them. And then I'll feel like a jackass. Oh, they're killing the tree. Okay, I was wondering what was happening there. I heard the sounds of combat, and this is the end, my only friend, the end. Okay, we've used up a stack of the nades, so we're also working our way through that pile. This is good. There's lots of good things happening here. Whoa, node! We need to level up our mining as well. Depending what the node is, no, we're gonna get it. Like, what? Who am I kidding? It's right there, like, come on. All of this stuff is good. All of this stuff is good. Yeah, Warhammer fucking rocks, dude. Fucking loved it. I loved playing it. I don't know what the current rules are like. I think like the 4th and 5th edition were my favorite times. 3rd edition as well. 3rd edition was great. You know, Warhammer rocks. So fucking much. I was the first one to buy the rulebook. And like we were running these kind of made up kind of rules up until a point. I remember when I bought the rulebook and the fucking arguments it caused. Once people realised the way things were supposed to be played and how much fuckery your man Andy had been getting up to with his fucking Black Templar rule bullshit. Fucking hell. It was funny. Very funny. We need 20 of those skulls, so we may follow this and get our skull quota. So all I'm doing by doing that is just buying myself a little bit of time, so that way I'm not getting hammered by 2 of them at the same time. And we're gonna walk him over here a little bit. These are actually really squishy. Look like fucking the demo. Oh, these drop the skulls as well? Oh, well, shit. I suppose we kind of have to fucking kill all of these as well now, don't we? Is this the thing? We need to follow him as well because he's gonna lead us to the thing. Our target. 8 skulls. We'll keep killing things on the way unless they're these. These don't seem to drop them. I'd say it's probably somewhere up over here. I'd guess. I don't think it's down in the underneath part. Ah, yeah, look, they're kneeling around something. Hawkeye coffin. Right, we'll kill all the mobs around this. That's going to give us another couple of skulls. You know, it might take 2 seconds here just to feed up as well. Get our HPs back to lockboxes and stuff after this. Actually, is another thing we need to get rid of out of our inventory. We have an abundance of pots. We're in a great place with our super healing potions. They're not superior, which are obviously the better healing potion because they are the superior ones, but super's pretty good tool. Two. Okay, we're gonna get a couple of slaps. And we're just gonna have to accept them because I done this arseways. Give him a kick. Good time on the ouchie tick there. You can just nuke him. Nuke him, Rigo! We're up to 10 now. 10 on the skulls. Might take... Holy Jesus. We might take a second or 2 here just to recover HP again. Since I done that arse, I need to sap one of them is what I need to do. I just wasn't thinking there. Oh, stretch. Okay. Sweet, we'll move up. I'm sapping him because it gives me a chance to regain energy while I come over to this guy. So that way there's a little bit less downtime on the... get into the scrap. Yeah. We can have a chance here to recover energy. We even get a free stealth. Get slice and dice up and running. Crusader proc falls off. Do I have it on both weapons? No, I don't. I don't even have this one enchanted, like. Go fucking stealthy time. He just immediately fucking respawned. Slice and dice back up. Fucking, I'm not gonna object to it. This one will drop us a skull as well, wait till you see. That was an unusual respawn there. Okay, what's happening? These are respawning so fucking fast. I'm starting to think these ones might be bugged out. It's like, that is stupid fast of a respawn. Yeah, what the fuck? It's vexing. Okay, so they're just continuously going to keep respawning. I'm not going to be able to clear this. So there always has to be one active. Is that a rule here for this? Is that necessary? Or is it just bugged a little bit? No, I think I got ahead of it. Right, let's make hay while the sun is shining. They don't seem to be respawning now for the current moment in time. Whatever the fuck this is. Okay, brought me back too soon. I am weak yet. What is this? Who? Matters not. Okay. Easy. Aye. Best of luck to you, Chief. Get fucked. You saved the world again, guys. It's all give up. Okay. Yeah. Get fucked, you dope. I killed Cthulhu a couple of times. You know, fucking. On this server and another one. So I don't need to hear any of your shit. You big fucking dick. Yeah, did you hear me tell him? Put him back in his box. Dopey prick. Right, we'll come over here and we'll just kill a few more of these fellas and keep getting our skulls. Probably gonna need help to do this one as well. Because I think it would be a terrible shame if I was to farm all 20 skulls, consume them, wipe, and then have to farm another 20 skulls because... Not on board with that. Holy fucking hell. It's like every time I kill one, another one just fucking immediately takes its place. Hail Hydra. Slice and dice. But yeah, the old mechanics by which you would 3D print an old Warhammer army now is, it's definitely intriguing. It's definitely intriguing. And your man that made the video is like, you know, maybe GW should, you know, get the finger out and just get on board with, like, 3D printing their models. I don't really see how they can and still remain profitable. You know, they charge so much for the fucking models, like it is. That was dumb. Like, you're just pushing people away from your fucking hobby. You know what I mean? It's just a silly marketing model. 15, 5 more skulls. I used to love my Imperial Guard army. It was always really fun, just kind of pitting like normal humans against the aliens of the galaxy. But I loved my Orc army as well because it was just dumb. I played, what was it? I found a rule set in a White Dwarf where if you took a certain boss, war boss, you could take like commandos as take commandos as like troop choices or something like that, or you could get them cheaper, or if you took another war boss, obviously you could get like bikers or some crack, like speed freaks. Do you know what I mean? Like the warband would adopt the traits of the boss in question, and I used to play this commando army, so you could infiltrate, you know, 12 inches or so away, and then you could, if you got good rolls through the terrain and shit like that, you could basically end up in close combat in the first turn. And it was silly. It was silly how effective it was, because like once orcs get into combat, that's it. That's all they want. They want to be in combat, and everything after that is dumb. And they have like tank buster bombs and shit, so like you could just roll up on their armor and just fuck the party up, and it was hilarious. And this army used to really fuck shit up, and I had this war boss and he had a cigar out of his mouth and everything, and it looked so fucking cool. Yeah. And I also had the, you know, the standard. This was pre when they brought out this was back when the codex was green and it was better. But then they brought out the newer codex orcs, and like they had this like teleport gun and all sorts of weird shit, which was wonderful. And then that's when my army list obviously expanded significantly, because they created a lot of new toys for orcs to play with, which is great. It's great. I fucking loved Warhammer so much. Used to love playing it all the time. Yeah. I had an undead army, like a vampire counts army in fantasy as well, because like I never really played like a proper rank and file army. Like that demon army I made was cool and all, but and like I converted like drum playing demons and stuff because they were metal models, you know what I mean? Like, so fucking filed down one of them with a claw and made it into a baton and green stuffed a little like drum head on it, and it was fun. I could just never paint them to get the colors great for the Nurgle demons, so I think that's what put me off them then in the end, is that I just could not figure out how to make those pallid fleshy tones and make them look good. Do you know what I mean? Like I was using inks and all sorts of stuff, and I think a lot of it was experimentation actually for me. Like I don't really have an art background, so if somebody couldn't explain to me how to do like a painting technique or something like that, it was gonna end badly. That's just the way it was. We come back over here. We were having a good joy with them over here because they just kept fucking respawning. Okay. He's dead. I wish there was like an online version of the tabletop game. You know what I mean? Like where you didn't actually have to. I know like there's like a huge portion of it is the models. Alright, so I guess what I've said there is heresy. But like if there was like a way that they could replicate the tabletop environment online, like the same like rules, have the same game. Do you know what I mean? You could even have animations and stuff like that for when your troops are shooting and your troops are getting shot at, etc. Like, I know there's been various different iterations of a similar like stuff that's been done over the years, but nothing like decent, like, you know. I know the Total War is pretty good in terms of what fantasy is like, but even then, it's not the fantasy rule set. You know what I mean? Like it's. Yeah. I don't know how you can do it. Well, I do know you'd need a company with huge amounts of money and were willing to invest it in our game set, and then there you go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Ah, you see, I wanted to get him before he got into combat with that, so that way I can be the one that does the most damage to it, so that way I get... You need to do over 50% HP, so like there's no point in me going over to do that one because that's already gone too far. I'm not going to be able to get a thing out of that. Is there many folk online? The answer is no. The answer is no. I don't know what the story is with their raid tonight either. I think numbers are looking a bit tight. Fuck. Box me way around here. Keep an eye out. There's folk on. It's Friday, so there's always the possibility of getting a group, but like the chances of it are slim and none. Just keep lapping around here. Should be alright. No. Hit the combat with this cunt. Boom. Start backing it up. Basically cut out of combat with that lad. Ah, here, come on, fucking will kill yourself. If you want it that bad, boy, you can have it. You know? Pop another pot of the mongoose there. Yeah, this is getting stuff out of the inventory, clearing the space. Apparently the old agility scrolls and stuff like that are actually trading for quite an amount because like you can have those as a buff. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, yeah. Two more skulls, and then I'm going to need to seek aid. Fucking hell, man. We're gonna have to do this in 20 minutes as well. We don't have to, like, but we should. Say that like we're obliged to, but it's just extra gold. 3 gold, a little bit of honor as well. Yeah, I had a feeling these would all be respawn because they seem to be respawning like hot shit. That respawn right there was fucking crazy, man, because now they're not really respawning at all, so that feels really buggy the way that happened there. Like, obviously something was going wrong. I was really hoping he'd drop a skull and that this guy would too. We might just AFK here for a bit until another one respawns. Onto the backside of him. Kick him. Just give it a... Again, given the charge fucking thing just a little bit, just to fill up. So you can maximize the amount of downtime and get free auto attacks in it. Because that's what it's basically. It's you're getting free attacks on him. Because he's not doing anything. He's just charging up an attack. I'm gonna shoot you. It would be really unfortunate if you were to have an ability that would interrupt this. After me spending 5 seconds channeling oh no, you interrupted it. Oh, that was unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't, like, flag post my moves so much in the future. Yeah. Here we go. Loads of them here. Fucking sorted. This quest is taking a long time, actually. Because the mobs are so spaced out and they don't all necessarily, they're not all guaranteed to drop the item. So how much HP does this fucker have? Look, he's above us somewhere. There he is. It says 100%, of course. I feel like he should have a lot, but he probably won't. I might be able to solo it, I don't know. Do we want to run the risk, though? That being the big question. Do we want to run the risk? One more skull. We'll get that out and about. We'll hang around here. There should be a bunch of them over here. If we can get out ahead of this guy here. There they are. This fella hasn't. You can see it. He's carrying it there in his hand. See it right there? Do you see it? You can't see it. You don't have Gibboeire vision like I do. It allows me to see the loot of the mobs. Sometimes when we were raiding, I'd just leave because I'd be like, nah, hasn't got any good loot. There's no point killing it this week. There's a little bit of lag there. A little bit of frame loss, so the item just got blown into the oblivion. We won't worry about it. We won't worry about it. Yeah, we'll let this one slide with Blizzard. They're, you know, rough around the edges game. 8,000 years old. We need to do a bunch of damage to this guy, so that way we count as the one that gets the loot. We managed to pull aggro. That's always a good sign. See, I knew it. That's the one that had the egg, the skull. I said it from the start. I'm gonna drink my tea. We're not gonna do the skull quest like immediately. We're gonna do thumping. So we have a drum that we need to the thumper. That we need to bang on and garner the attention of some undesirable worm dudes. Like June. June is out. Oh fucking hell, Dune. Dune is out. And I love Dune. I love Dune 2000, the game. And I love the original movie. And I love that whole universe. The books are fucking amazing. Dune is pretty cool. I may be vanishing. No. Okay. This is a tolerable amount of mobs. We can make things happen here. It's the last time this happened. There was like 4,000 things attacking us at once. This is tolerable. I'm gonna drop a key that I don't need because it doesn't exist. That was so silly. Although I liked the way they all spawned in. That was pretty sick. Getting as much of this shit as we can. Although we need to level it up so we can start progressing our mining as well. So we kind of need to keep that rolling forward. But we have to get as much of the fell iron as we can. Just so that way we can finish off our... Alright, you can just do it anywhere. I was looking around for a fucking bone shifter, like, or whatever it's shifter. Oh, you absolute dirtbag. This is a lot of HP, man, and he's fucking hitting me kind of hard. But fuck you and all, and anyways, because, you know, easy. We're gonna pop the last one of these, and get a little bit of health back, and then I will put poisons on for the last time, and then we'll go. Sand gnome, what the fuck? Oh, something went fucking horribly wrong there in the horrible realms of the interwebs. Lagged out the fuck, did you see that? We must have to move a certain distance away, otherwise we're probably going to get more sand gnomes. Let's test that theory. Yeah. I don't think you're going to sit in the same spot and just keep beating on the drums. What the fuck is a sand gnome? So when you use this thing, obviously it glitches out your animation or something like that as well. These guys hit hard. Yeah, we need to move off a little bit. Awooga. I'm fucking dumb. Let's try it here. No. The fucking gnomes hit hard, man. We're not auto-attacking. Oh, there's something bugged out about that, dude. So while you're caught in this auto animation, you can't attack, and you get hit a bunch of times. Oh man, this quest is going to fucking test my patience. Some quests just do. Some quests are just fucking dumb. This might be one of those quests. You need 2 players because one player is going to be bugged out, fucking beating on a drum. Nice. Slice the dice up. We're gonna get poisoned. We're near the spider web place actually here as well. I think we... there might be just like an internal soft cooldown. Can I start auto-attacking yet? Fucking hell. That's so dumb. Like, blind them as soon as I come out, maybe, and then just beat up the drones at that time, no? I don't know. So we've got 2 out of 8, despite summoning 8 nearly at this stage. We might head a bit further over here and make our way into the spider land. What's that? You're gonna ask me to kill a spider?
The Legion's end draws
20
near.
Dreadfang Widows.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Is he after killing all these mobs, I wonder? Yeah, it's him that's killing them. They're not just dead for no reason. Right, so we need to kill a bunch of the spiders. We're not in the bone waste anymore. Okay, yeah, you know what? Thank fuck. Not really feeling that for a minute or two. Let's put a bit of distance between us and that quest. How about that? That sounds like a good fucking plan. Some quests are just shite. Alright. Some quests are just shite. Oh, here we are. Here we go. More of this shit. You never know who's gonna be underneath the webbing. Oh, bristol spiders. It's an interesting concept. I think it's been something that's been touched upon in a few video games. Nether web. Interesting. HP is quite low, so let's do something about that. Most judiciously. 5 hours away from dinging, but when we hand in a bunch of quests, that will probably jump that forward a huge amount. And we're going to be doing that now shortly. Okay, right. We're definitely squishy. We are most definitely squishy. Okay, I think eating another bread would be prudent. Our fucking inventory is full as well, man. We might be dipping out of here and going to do a bit of inventory management back at the base. We'll have to stockpile stuff like the cloth and stuff like that, because we've no bank alt on this anymore. And I'm not gonna make one because we'd have to transfer it. You can't have stuff caught in the mail when you go to transfer. It won't let you. They won't even let you like consider transferring. You just be like, nope, this has to be resolved. So there's loads of little intricate rules that you need to navigate and meander. Okay, yeah. it's this poison is fucking hard hitting is what it is. We'll do this and then we'll do those over there. What a great sense. We'll do this and one of those. Oh, slap that fucker. Okay, what's behind curtain number 1? Excellent. Excellent. Straightforward, no messing. Come on, will we get 2 in a row? Oh, that is relieving. We'll do this one and then we'll do food. Recover a little bit. It's definitely starting to see that the level difference that we've been experiencing up to this point, the disparity between the damage that we're outputting and the damage that we're receiving is definitely changing. It's starting to swing in favor of the damage we're receiving. Absolutely. Am I gonna die if I don't eat food? I think I might have. That was actually rather close. We're gonna bail. We're gonna Christian bail the fuck out of here. And destroy that and pick up those because they'll vendor for a bit more. And I actually think we might go AFK on one of the tower things and then make our way up to Stonebreaker, hand that in, and then go from there up to Shattrath, do a bit of inventory management, and then come back and then complete our quests. I think that's the plan. And it's a reasonable plan, if you don't mind me saying so myself. We might go further north to... Holy Jesus. Oh, this is where we would have gotten all of our skulls. Because this is where we do the thing. We'll chill at this one, so... Because then that's kind of in line for... See, I thought I had to find that and then do the thumping to summon one. Or maybe you do, and that increases the chance of you getting one. 5 minutes. We'll go further north to that one there, because then that kind of lines us up perfectly. Actually, no, that is the one I'm thinking. Isn't it? No, it is this one. We'll cap this, and then I will disappear for a little while and do a few bits of inventory things, and then we'll come back and we'll continue questing in that area, and then I'll see if I can harangue somebody into coming to give me a hand doing that quest. It'll probably be Willie again. You know, I'll just have to I'll just have to repay the favor in kind for his tune on the other world. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back in a minute. I've come back here to... I handed in my daily quest there to capture the tower, and I got more XP, by the way.
Good fortune.
The book is being stolen. Switch your search with them. Probably playing dice in the slums.
Favor the road traveled by few.
That's over here. I think I remember that quest. Anyway, we're doing inventory stuff. Okay, so as you can see, we've cleared out the inventory. Here's a quest. Set it called. So that's pushing us towards... heading towards our dungeons in this area as well. We'll head up here. We're just going to get poisons. I've also... yeah, we should probably repair while we're here. Well, we have the opportunity to do so. Anyway, the guys that we're going to need for that quest for the book are down there. So repeatable quests do give XP. That's something to be aware of. We might do 1, 2, 10. We'll buy 20. We might not make 20. We might sell some of this back. I'll buy 9. That gives me 10. Buy 5. That gives me 12. I max out on... No. Buy 5 more. That gives me 15. And then that brings my poisons up to... I can still go a bit further there in terms of leveling my poisons. We can probably learn new moves, actually. We're level 66 now. Our rogue trainer we need to actually visit and have a word with. I think that's going to be our next port of call. We also need to do our mining. We need to do a few other little things like that and get that on the go. Yeah. So this elite is level 66. Which is concerning. Yeah. I have crippling poison and I'm bringing around a crippling poison, but I'm not going to engage in any kind of combat where I would need it. That's vexing. 325. Okay, so right. We buy another 10. Buy another 5. I didn't need those. Shit. Well, okay. We'll see how we get on with this. 5 more. If I can cap it out, I'll stop it wherever I cap. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then 2 more. Will it work? I didn't need to buy those 5 crystal vials. That was unnecessary. And that's fine. Then I can use those to poison my weapons once the current poisons wear out, and then that keeps an even stack of them then in my inventory, and it looks nice and neat, and it doesn't occupy too much space. Okay, so we can use daily quests to level up as well. Right, so this bunch... You see, that guy is alright. That guy...
Can I help you? This
could be tricky.
You need something?
But I think if I was to go fucking ham, I think I could kill him. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we start buffing up the fuck here now, and if I just go hard style on these fuckers, like, use everything. HP is maxed out. Okay. Right, so if I go up to this guy...
Hey there. Have a good one.
Go stealthy time here.
What can I do for you?
Can I help you? My, you're a tall one.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Okay. Oh, look. We reduced the amount of incoming damage by a significant amount. Alright, let's just pop everything straight away. You could argue that what I've done there is actually dumb, because now we're not going to be getting the splash damage onto the other guy here as well. Let's bring him over here. So the other guy isn't in combat with me. Let's heal up a little bit. Slice the dice up. Let's go. A little bit of toe-to-toe with him for a minute. Let's walk it up over here. Pop, pop. I don't think we're gonna have to kill him. I just need to hurt him a lot. Isn't that right? Am I gonna have to actually kill him? No. Fuck. Right. So maybe stunning the guy out, sapping him out of the combat, and then he just comes in later when I don't have a chance to splash damage him isn't a good idea, because then, like, I'm losing out on the 50% dodge chance. I need to think. Right, I've thought about what happened there. Healing during a kidney shot is dumb, because that could be time that I could be getting free auto attacks off, and that would have pushed his health bar even lower. You heal during a blind. That makes more sense. Or a garret. Because you can't do damage during those things, you'll break them. So we got free auto attacks were lost in that. We ended up with the extra guy in the combat because we sapped him. That was also dumb. We should kill them all together while we have this running. So that way, the two of these just go down. And then I don't have to fucking worry about them anymore. But we're going to pull them over here on the off chance that we inadvertently get a respawn.
You need something? See you later.
Let's go over here now. Stealthy mode.
Here there.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
That was good. We got that off this time. Right, so let's kill all of them together in the stack. You know what I mean? Right, now they're all dead. Now they're certainly fucking dead. Oh no, he's not dead. Alright. No, this isn't gonna work. No, we're gonna need help to do this. He's got way too much HP, man. He's easy to kill, but... Easy to kill. Inverted commas. He's reset. Okay. I don't know. There has to be a way that I can fucking game this now. No, I'm gonna need help. Fuck. Okay, and we are back. I had to request our friendly neighborhood Scotsman to arrive in order to give me a little bit of help doing this because it's just... I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
For
I just
the
don't think I'm gonna be able to. It's just, it's fucking... This guy is a ton of HP.
Hey!
What can I do for you?
You got my
Can I
attention.
help you?
Interest you on a pint?
Loads of HP. Pop a nade. Holy shit. The hits. Get on the back of the door. Oh, well, how much easier it is when you've got a level 70 when you've got a back. Kill the ad there, just finish it off. Ah, but that sliced nice up once during this entire encounter. There we go. Fucking. I have one more. Next to Orchidon. The dragon one.
What can I do for you? Be
The
careful.
abandoned armory, right? To the east of it. Right, no, that goes to Shattered. Fuck, I was about to say I can Hearthstone the stone hole thing and... Fuck you and your flying mouth, nerd. Right, the power of being boosted. Let us finally get this quest done. Okay. So, you can even see I've written it to him there. Like, I've actually managed to solo a few of these. They're actually not that bad, but that one wasn't happening. But this one I'm not risking, because if I consume 20 of these fucking skulls and I've got to farm them again, I'm going to snap my keyboard in half. That's what's going to happen. Do you need to see that? Would that be good content? Would it be? Irish Gamer finally... Oh, I already lost my mind. I can't lose my mind if it's already lost. Irish Gamer finally gives in to boiling rage that seeds in his soul at every waking moment, but you are never aware of it. Oh, let me just kite around all these. This is the mound that we need to be on. We're going in, Willie! We're pulling them all! Oh, no, they're ranged to be stealthy time. Holy fucking Lamb of Divine Christ. Let it commence! And if we wipe, we blame the jungler. I'd say we have to go to where the star is there. Have we another one pulled somewhere? I just didn't see. I'm on that fat loop. I'm assuming this is the one spot where we need to be. Nades. Things are going poof. This thing, every time you kill somebody, it like sucks up a soul or some shit. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, right. Within the... There we go, I did it. I hope you're ready. I just gotta jump the gun a little bit there. Right, we're fine. We'll be fine. I'll go stealthy time. A bunch of souls. I assume this summons the dragon. Donde está el dragon? Does it actually have to come over from wherever the fuck it is? Was that it? No, I have to kill Dragon Man. Is he coming? Oh. Well, did that work? Or no? We 100% called him, did we not? Feels bugged. Donde está dragon? Oh. Ink. Yeah, pulled aggro. We'll just make sure we nuke this guy because he's chunky. Slice the dice back up. I don't think I need to worry about stunning him because it is not even done 1% of the damage to release HP. Well, okay. Right. I don't think we would have soloed that one either. Where is he? Slash bow. You gent. Well, that's the end of the dragon thing. I have no recollection of killing that. But it's fucking cool. Oh, I have no idea where I hand this in. Or the Fallen, Dreadfang. Caravan. Sick. He didn't even take damage. Yeah. Sweet. Right, well that simplified life anyway for us, big style. So what we'll do now is we'll go over and start killing spiders again. Tokyo drifting around on his fucking gyrocopter. It is a gyrocopter, isn't it? I think. Okay. I think I pulled aggro on a fucking yeah. On a whatchamacallit. Skeleton. He's on the DEA dead. Oh, that was way so blind. Fair play. I'll be on the other server later. When I can't record, so that's what I do. I'll play the character when I can't record. I'll play my characters over on the other side. Man, I've already given him a bit of help on that server as well, so it's nice being able to hop back and forth and do a few bits as needs be with the alts. Pop this for the extra little bit of survivability. Just while we're clearing the mobs out. They fucking hit hard. Jesus Christ. This actually calculates based off of the amount of times as well for quests. So like it was like you need to do 46 quests or something like that before you can level up again. Which I thought was pretty sick, that it would also work out the amount of quests required for you to do. These hit so fucking hard. I didn't level up my rogue, actually. I didn't do any of that shit that I was meant to have done. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. We're gonna get some HP back and we'll be good to go. Yeah, fuck. Okay, back at it again. There's a party as well. Just because it looks neater as opposed to having sitting disconnected there in the old the side panel. Okay. Okay, I'm getting gypped on this again. This is a hard quest now. Oh. So you just take so much damage. That's why. Okay, we actually have to heal up because if we don't, we'll get fucked by that poison. Christ almighty. Christ almighty. Ew. HP secured. Let's go on. Do another speed air. We could use the Barovs to tank them. Fuck! It's like it's 200 every tick. So it's 800 damage total. And then this is actually hitting us fairly hard as well. In and of itself. Oh no, there's a couple of these over here singly by themselves. Just a little bit safer to fucking kill these ones as opposed to the others. Because if we pull a mob and then pull a spider, we're just boned. So much damage. I could just vanish these as well. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Like I have flash powder out the fucking wazoo. I have a cup of tea here and some chalky biscuits, and I am looking forward to tucking in. And I probably will after this combat. Take a little 5-minute, you know, fucking get me head back together. Break a reiki. Not a single bit of poisoning, let's go! Yes. We could do another one. We could do another one. Huge damage. And then we're gonna have to take a little break. Fucking sweet. Okay, right. I don't want to be using like this type of food to recover my HP, but also I want to just get rid of this shit, so it is what it is. Fucking hell. There's so many sections to this episode. I just auto attack it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. That's effortless. Let's do another one. 2 in a row. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the juiciness. That's the good stuff. That's what I like to see. Green. Wonderful color of glorious orcs. Yeah. That's how I roll. Get that on the dead. Let's keep it rolling. Green. Oh, 3 in a row. Oh, it's gonna be this one too. Green. No. Okay, we might go again. Green. We won't count that one. New strategy for opening these things. Fucking shoot them from miles away. Don't pull aggro. GG. It's evolving. Every day I'm gaming and my brain is just getting bigger and bigger. You guys just don't understand the tactical genius that occupies this brain. I just soloed 2 group quests there all by myself. All by myself. Oh, fuck you and all. Right, anyway, we're over here. Soloed them. Effortlessly. With my superior tactical skill as a rogue. Yeah. It's hard being this awesome sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's tough going. It is tough going. But sometimes you just have to accept the fact that you're burdened by greatness. Or you just have to embrace it. You know what I mean? I'll carry that burden for your sake. People of the world that watch my videos. I will carry that burden. Because if not I, then who else? You know? Okay. I'm getting fed up killing spiders because I'm having to stop every 2 fucking seconds. I need food to fucking keep killing them. Alright, we can take another. We can take another. When we pop above like that, we should most certainly be able to take another. Then we might eat a proper food and regain our HP that way and get a food buff off of the food. Off the HP buff food. You know what I'm fucking trying to say. We need to do cooking and all sorts of things as well. That needs to come over here. And then if we could put the likes of this over here so it's going to occupy that semi-permanently, that's okay. And that recovers our HP a little bit better. Oh. Get this on the cheap shot. Slice and dice. Get onto his butt. Get onto his butt. See my DPS increase there by getting onto the back one? Even though it's a thing that automatically tracks me and I can't actually get on the back of it. There was a server that if you did a little janky thing like that, you could East farming or life motes, I think. It has to be 260. Wow, fucking hell. That hurts. 2 more of these speed airs to kill. Time to level is probably going to be some stage this evening. We're up to what? 50% through. Again, we hand in our couple of quests that we've got. Our ability to get assistance is going to die off later as well because everybody is going to go raiding. So I'm not going to be able to bully our tanking friend into giving us a bit of support in these group quests. So it's going to limit my range of questing because I think everybody that's basically online now is a raid logger. So I don't think anybody is going to be... Okay, very quickly eat a bit of food just to keep some HP coming in. And then we'll make our way out once this recovers and we will start killing worms. God damn, they have some good biscuits. Right, let's get back out into the bone wastes. And let's start wumpa thumping. Is this the quest I was thinking of? I believe it might be. I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. I think that is the prudent course of action. I think we'll wrap this episode up here for now. I have to do things that I forgot to do in Shathrath. Alright? I need to get my mining sorted. I need to get any level or moves that I'm able to now do at level 66. I need to get all of that sorted. And I don't want to start another quest in the middle of this episode, so I think this episode has already gone on long enough. So this has been Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like down below and possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns about anything that happened in this video, leave it down below in the comment section to get back to you as soon as I can. Take care, handy. Bye bye!